Hello, hello. Am I audible? Iram, so good to see you. Oh, she left. She's back.
Oh my god, it's so good to see you too. I'm so excited. Hi.
Hi. Hey, Marina. How do I say your name in Russian, Marina?
Marina.
Marina?
It's the same, yeah.
Oh, it's easy. Nice. I like that. Well, are we ready? Should I just begin? Or is there anything you ladies would like to say before I start or announce?
We can start, I guess. We can announce like after.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, welcome on, everybody. Thanks for everybody that is coming on. Somebody's got an echo. Honor V10. I like you. I like that name. So,
Connor, can you press the record button before you start, please?
oh yeah. Oh, it's recording right now. It says it is at least. Boom. Cool. So, did anybody have any questions? I should open up my chat. I don't have the chat open. That would help. Ah, the first question is in Chinese. That helps me. So I'll just get rolling. I think what we called this was are you creating the life you truly like to have? So I guess the real question is, are you creating the life you truly like to have? And what does that bring up? And I'm actually going to be very careful as like I've actually always been like, boom, I'm going to give you a whole bunch. But today, right now, I'm going to sit back and receive everything you have for me and ask you what you know, all of you, and all of you in the future that watch this. So I ask again, are you creating what you'd truly like to have?
Okay, I'll go first. Hi.
All right, Paula. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Looking dapper. So what pops up for me is no, I'm not creating it because I don't even know exactly what that is. So it's start with I guess with having the clarity of what that is, what I would like to create. So do you have a question?
I do. Have you been
Should.
asking? Have you been asking for that to show up?
Um, kind of. Slightly pregnant.
Kind of.
Yeah, slightly
Right.
pregnant.
Or have you been spending most of your time judging yourself for not knowing what you would like to create?
Me? Never. I would never do that. What are
Never.
you talking about?
So everywhere you all, anybody watching this now or in the future, anywhere you guys judge yourselves for not knowing what you would like to create. And when I say knowing and not having like a plan and not like anytime someone asks you like, what would you like to do with your life? And then you're like,
Oh, I want
I
to be a
don't know.
doctor or yeah.
Yeah. Everything that brings up, I'm going to use the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. If you don't know what that is, check out theclearingstatement.com. It is everything that brings up times a godzillion, destroying and create it all.
Yes,
Right,
please.
wrong, bad, powerful, nine shorts, boys, and beyond. So essentially, the energy that rises, or all the judgments of you, everything that shows up when anyone out in the world asks you, what would you like to do? Or what are you doing? Or so on and so forth. Whatever shows up in your world that doesn't feel good or like makes you feel gross and weird. And you're like, let me judge myself. I'm not nearly as cool as that person that looks like they're out in the
Mhm.
world doing great things.
Wow.
Every
When
Yeah, go ahead.
when you said like when people ask you, so what are you doing? I'm exactly that. I just like go blank. I'm blah blah blah. Like I go blank. I'm infinitely being.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
everything that is, that energy, everything that
Mm.
is, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. So for those of you out there, if you watched Paola do that, it was brilliant. That's how it works. And all you got to do is say yes. And if you do this with yourself and you watch it show up more, it will begin to create more ease in your life and begin to create more ease, one, in those situations. Because, first of all, I'll go there later. Yeah, it's just going to start creating more ease in those situations. And then also ask yourself to really be willing to let something different show up than that energy. Paula, did you leave? Oh, there you are.
I died.
You died. She died. We killed her with the fucking clearing
Mhm.
statement.
Connor, you and your questions.
Yes. So what else, Miss Paula?
Yeah, I guess I kind of like perceive the blank in other people's heads when I'm like, how do I explain what I'm doing and what I'm being? It's kind of like it's doesn't really have words, not very defined. And I go to, yeah, I'm very good, thank you very much. You know?
So
And I
yeah, have you acknowledged the brilliance in that?
definitely not. Do say more.
Okay. Okay. So first off, I'm going to tell everybody else. When you acknowledge something about yourself, you can have more of it. And I'm
Totally.
acknowledging Paula's brilliance because that blankness, how much of that blankness that shows up and everything that actually shows up in your world is your awareness of the fact that that person cannot actually receive everything that you be.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Cool. Everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that times the Godzilla, discern, and create it all.
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. Now, the other thing is when that energy shows up in your world of like maybe the judgment of you for not creating enough in the world or not knowing what you want to do or any of that, is any of that yours?
Oh no.
Okay. So everything that is times the just trying to create it all. Right, wrong, good,
Yes.
bad, pop, all nine shorts, boys, and bad. So what we just used there, everyone, is a really simple tool called "Who does this belong to?" or "Who does this belong to?" Anything that shows up in your life that is a sticky energy to it, you want to ask the question: Who does this belong to? Mine, someone else's, or something else's? If it's someone else's, you can just go POC and POD, return to sender with consciousness attached. And POC and POD is short for the clearing statement. I'm trying to go slow because I realize there might be some totally new people on here that don't even know what access consciousness is.
No, run them over.
Run them over. I'm still baptizing them by fire. It's fine. Although I skip them in
Exactly.
fire.
Yeah, just put a bomb after that.
So, yeah. So when you ask that question, and then if it does show up that it's light, so there's the big thing. If something is light, it's true for you. If something is
Color.
not light, yes, it's not true for you. Okay. So what is light? Does it feel nice in your body? Does it make your body contract? Does it make you go blah blah blah? Like kind of like the energy we talked about in the beginning with Paula. is when someone asks you the question, what would you like to create with your life? What are you creating in the world? And everything that shows up after that doesn't feel really light. All the stuff that's going on in your head is not true for you. Why? Because it doesn't feel light. Now, if it feels light and you start talking about something that is amazing and feels super light, then that's true for you. When you're like, oh my God, this and that and the other thing, and I'm doing this and blah, blah, blah. That's light. If it's like, hey, I don't know what to say, everything in your world, that's not true for you. That's okay. And for all of you out there that are still confused about light and heavy, everything that creates that confusion and everything that doesn't allow you to have total ease with light and heavy will you destroy and uncreate it all. And even though you don't know what I'm saying, just say yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and beyond. And for all of those that you had resistance about saying yes, you don't have to say yes. I'm just asking. You can say yes, telling you what to do. If you would like to create more ease, you still don't have to do it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and beyond. Okay. Yes, Paula.
Excuse me. Excuse
Yes.
me.
Somebody's saying.
Do you speak Turkish? I'm not understand.
Hi Hatice, we have Turkish translation actually. I will send you in the chat right now.
İrem, bir tane Türkçe çeviri yapacak mısın sen?
Evet, şu anda oluyor aslında başka bir Zoom linkinde ama onun adresini sana gönderebilirim.
Tamam o zaman. Ben hiçbir şey anlamıyorum çünkü de. Tamam bir tane. Kapattım buradan çıktım o zaman. Tamam.
Beautiful. So for those of you who didn't know, we have this being translated into both Russian and Turkish. So thank you so much, Irem. Thank you so much, Marina. You guys, I fucking love you both. You guys are just so amazing. Oh.
And you
Great.
could have had it in Romanian too if you would have asked.
Oh, if I would have asked. Look at her. She's so manipulative. Yes, darling. What else can I do for you?
I'll think about it and I'll let you know.
What else is there, Paula? So.
Well, you kind of fried me already, so thank you. It's getting even better.
My pleasure. So, are you creating what you would truly like to have?
That would be a no. It's not light.
Okay, cool. So, are you looking for what you would truly like to have as a thought or an emotion or something?
I'm looking for the answer. Basically, I realize that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm looking for the answer, not for the awareness, not for what's actually light, not for the energy, but I want to know if I'm going to be a doctor or I don't know, a CF or a ballerina or blah blah blah, you know, the specific, the boxed you know what I mean. I'm going for the answer basically.
Okay.
Still.
Paula.
Yes, Carter.
Are you a control freak?
No, never. I've been running it like crazy, declaring the out of control.
Have you made yourself wrong for being a control freak?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay. Have you acknowledged that you love being a control freak?
Maybe. Not really, but it's really light.
Yes. So everything that doesn't allow all of you to acknowledge how much you love being a control freak, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and beyond.
What will it take to enjoy it, like, fully? Get over it.
Acknowledge that you love it.
Yeah.
Just acknowledge that you love it. I love being a control freak. I love having control and being in control. It's fucking fantastic. Everything about it.
Actually, do.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. And for
Wow.
everyone,
Thank you for that.
my pleasure. So I'm going to go back and actually go through everything she talked about. So she said she's looking for the answer. How many of you on here now and in the future try to look for the answer as if that's going to give you the control that you desire and know is possible? Everything that is times a godzillion, destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beds. And now the translators are having a difficult time because that really fucking defragments their fucking mind. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. So I'm going to run quite possibly one of the most important processes. And so when I talk about a process is essentially a group of words put together in order to break apart the places in which your mind has created fixed points of views. And everywhere you've thought that you are your mind. So, what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be out of form, structure, significance, concentricities, linearities, control, definition, limitation, manipulation, and conclusion for all eternity? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. I don't even remember what I just said. Apparently it's working. So the process, like I said, added with the clearing statement at the end, it says, everywhere I'm trying to control things, and it's from answer, not from awareness, destroy and uncreate it all, and allow something else to show up. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. So, like I said, I'll go back to what Paula was talking about, where she said, oh, I've been trying to find the answer. When you try to find the answer, all you're doing is limiting the amount of the infinite possibilities that are actually truly available to you. Okay? When you actually ask a question like, what else is possible? Or probably my favorite question I've gotten from Gary Douglas is, what would I like the energy of my life to be? Okay, what would I like the energy of my life to be? Because if you don't even know, have you ever even asked yourself the question of what would I like the energy of my life to be? So everything that doesn't allow that to show up times a godzillion, Paula, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
That would be a hell yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And anybody out there get a sense of the energy in her world when she said hell yes? She didn't even have to yell it. She just said it. But you got a sense of energy. Maybe you got a sense of energy. I did. And you're not wrong if you didn't get the sense of energy, but it's just like, boom, like boom, hell yes. You just had to say hell yes.
Yeah, I kind of like the boom. It's my thing.
Yes, boom is so fun.
Totally.
If you're not boom, it's totally okay. So for everybody out there, what would you like the energy of your life to be? And everything that doesn't allow that to show up times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc.
Right, wrong, good, bad, poc, pod, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Aylin'cim ses.
What else, Paula?
I've no idea. I like at the moment I'm just like, what's my name? What? Oh, he's like, you're. There's also something like a piece of I'm asking for something, but since it's not showing up, it's like I don't really totally want to go there and look at that, like all of it and perceive all that energy, something like that. Because it's just
So-
like I've been asking like that question, and I know it from you. What do I know that no one else knows, and what am I capable of that no one else is capable of? And since I'm still functioning from like looking for the answer, I can't really get to that energy which is like beyond the mind and beyond the answer, and I kind of get stuck into that, and I get pissed off, and but I bet I'm the only one who does that.
Right. Exactly. So, Paula, at the beginning of when you first started talking, you said it is not showing up. Is it actually true that it's not showing up? Truth.
No. It's just, it kind of eludes me because I'm still in my box of conclusions and decisions and answers and stuff like that, and I cannot see it, I cannot perceive it. But no, it's not true.
Okay. So, have you been acknowledging when it does show up?
I would say mostly. Slightly pregnant again.
Right. That would be a no.
Okay.
For those of you, that would be a no. Let's put it that way. And because I said truth when I asked it, she can't help but tell the truth, or at least talk in a manner that it's quite obvious that everybody else can tell that she's lying, including herself. So, Paula, would you acknowledge now all the times that you have noticed it, been aware of it, been it, and created the energy that you'd truly like to be?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh my God, and it popped everywhere. I was like, oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool.
And right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay, cool. So now can you ask for more of that to show up?
Hell yeah.
Cool. And everything doesn't allow it to show up, times a godzillion, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. And you get to do this every day, everybody. You can go, oh, what, like, as you notice more of the energy of your life to show up like you'd like your life to be, oh my God, how does it get any better than this? What else is possible? These are two of the, if you get nothing else from this call and you have known nothing about access consciousness and the first time you've ever seen it, what else is possible and how does it get any better than this? Even if it sucks, if tomorrow morning you woke up and you're like, it's the worst day of my life, how does it get any better than this? Because the thing is, as Paula so brilliantly put earlier, is that she knows that she's looking for an answer in things, and she hasn't really been asking a question. But if she has asked for a question, she's still looking for an answer instead of an awareness. Basic principles here are, when you ask a question, you don't ask the question in order to search for an answer. You ask the question to bring about an awareness. So like when you ask the question, what else is possible? You don't look for, oh my God, what else is possible? You go, what else is possible? And the very act of asking the question creates that to show up in your life. Now, how does this work on simple terms? Because this took me a million years to get, or at least that's how long it felt like. Like I didn't go, oh yeah, I know all this stuff. It fucking took me like months, if not years, before I finally realized, oh my God. So like my mom was Catholic. And so her big thing was pray to St. Anthony in order if you lose something. So if I lost my car keys, Connor, just pray to St. Anthony and then stop thinking about it. And then it will show up. So if that's something thing you've ever done, like in whatever religions you've been to, religions or anything in your life that you know that you do this thing where you ask and something's supposed to show up later, do that. But that was one of the first places I was like, oh, it's kind of like that. So the most basic thing you can start with, rather than like the whole energy of my life, if you have to start basic, if it's the whole energy of your life and tomorrow fucking everything is amazing and all of a sudden, you know, you're a star pop singer in Russia, you know, sweet. And if not, that's cool. But like, if you still don't get it, you can go like, oh my God, I lost the remote to my TV. What else is possible? And stop thinking about it and watch how these things can begin to show up. Because next thing you know, it like appears in your pocket. I don't know. Everything that brings up times a godzillion, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. And I'm going to keep picking on Paula. Paula,
Yes, Connor.
how are we?
We're great. I was just thinking that I think it's also the humanoid crazy thing that we do. We're so freaking impatient. We want everything yesterday. At least I know I'm like that. And like, when you ask for something, you kind of want to show up like yesterday. So if it's not showing up, then oh my God, I'm not actualizing it. I'm not creating it fast enough. And like everything I do, I kind of realized I'm doing it so that I have a reason to judge me, which is fucking crazy, I know. But how does it get even better?
So what does all that create? And instead of looking at the words, look at the energy. Can you get a sense of the energy? And for those of you out there watching that don't, it's fine.
It
Just
keeps me busy and it distracts me. That's what I'm getting.
Wow. What does it distract you from?
Everything else, everything that I could be and do and create.
And does it distract you from what you would truly like to choose?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool. So
Cute, not
everywhere
very bright.
does everything they can to distract themselves from choosing what they would like to choose, will you destroy and uncreate it all? That one will
Yes.
fucking right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. So what would you like to choose, Paula, that you aren't choosing? That if you would choose, it would create far more than you're willing to receive. And refresh.
I guess it's to jump again. Because I kind of just, oh, but I already jumped. Do I have to do it like again and again and again, you know?
Is that the energy of the life you'd truly like to have?
Sorry?
And is that the energy of the life you would truly like to have?
The jumping or the not jumping?
The jumping or the not jumping? Which one?
Jumping, actually.
Cool. So have you been choosing that?
No. Obviously.
So everything that doesn't like to perceive no being received, all of that, destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong,
Yes.
good, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond.
Wow. You fried me. But it's still it's like a part of me that goes, no, I don't want to go there. Cut it out, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. And who does that belong to? Yours or somebody else's?
Oh. Somebody else's.
Wow. In that situation, return to sender. Yeah,
Oh,
just return
wow.
to sender with conscience. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, all
Yeah.
the shorts, boys and beyond. And now you all know that even when something shows up like that, just because it's going on in your head or you're aware of it, doesn't mean that it's actually yours. So is it still there? Is that voice still there, Paula? Of, no, I can't, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
Not as much, but there's still
Cool.
something like, oh, you,
It doesn't
like-
seem so real.
sorry?
It doesn't seem so real.
No, not so much. Not so much.
Cool.
Thank you.
So what would you like to choose now? You're very welcome.
Oh, jump. I'm already bored.
Do we
But then
have
I go to,
others?
yeah, but jump to where and do what? You know,
Ah.
I look back into the, because I don't have my answer, no?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So everything that doesn't allow you to acknowledge that you've just chosen it, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes, oh my God.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. And in and
Good
as
one.
with this energy, what can show up now?
Well, there's definitely more space to actually go there and choose more and choose something different.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yes, I am. Just kidding.
Don't kid. You are. Be it. Own it.
Thank you. Wow, you got me all sweaty. Like, really.
Oh, I could say so much about that, but I'm going to keep my lips zipped.
I know. Yeah, yeah. Good boy.
Connor,
Yeah.
can I ask a question from the Russian side? So one girl is
Yes.
writing that while she was listening to your conversation, like with Paula, the part of her heart starts to squeeze, like, and she's asking, like, what's it about? What is it about? Like, you know, like with which it can be connected with something or.
Now, I'm going to go through this to sort of show people how you can handle things. I'm not sure this is actually going to work. So we can tell her that
Мы можем сказать Венере, что
that whatever answer shows up in the world, it's not right or wrong. So is the contraction of your heart yours or someone else's or something else? True.
Венера, это ваше или принадлежит кому-то? Правда, это ваше или принадлежит кому-то?
There's no right answer.
She said that it's hers. Она говорит, что это ее.
Okay, cool. So Pock and Pod this. Everywhere I bought this is mine. Did-
She said that, you know, like, it's still in her heart and she's trying to pod and poke, but she feels it like it's hers.
Okay, so did somebody break her heart and she didn't acknowledge it?
She said, like, acknowledge, oh not, I don't acknowledge, and then I acknowledge, oh no, you know, like there was nothing like this, etc. So, like jumping and smiling and laughing.
Wait. So she's laughing.
Um, so yeah, she said that like she's just like feels like a little bit smiley about this situation, like fun, making fun of this situation.
Okay. Okay.
So, what just
What's
happened?
Whew. That was. I'm sorry. Quit it. Oh, geez, that was terrible. I'm trying to sign in so I can mute people. Oh, how did Nestlin Kurt become a host? Would you, Nestle Han Kurt, whoever you are, would you mute Honor V10? That would be really great. Hey, can you mute Honor V10? I don't know if she knows that she's a host. She doesn't realize it. Okay, just don't leave the meeting, honey. Because apparently I don't know how to get my phone to do what I want it to do. So the lady that has the heart, is your heart still contracted?
She said no, that it's free.
Sweet. Cool.
Free, yeah.
Cool. So everything that is that doesn't allow this to be your new reality, we're destroying and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond.
So she said that it slightly become, like more relaxed, but still she feels something in her heart.
Does it
Like-
feel warm and delicious and good?
Once again?
Does it feel warm and delicious and good?
She said that it's even like a light freezing, light cold.
Okay, cool. So is it that her heart has more space than it's had ever before?
Yep.
Cool. So what tends to show up for all of us is if you are having more space and more ease in your life, that your body can get cold. If anybody has any questions around that, go ahead and feel free to ask, but unless someone asks, I'm not sure how to explain it further. Is there anything else she would like awareness with? I really enjoy. I'm smiling right now for those of you that can't see if you're only in speaker view because I'm watching Marina translate and it's really fun.
She's stuck a little bit. Wait a second.
She's stuck. So when people get stuck, we do a dance. Hello to everybody out there.
She said that there is a lack of freedom in her life.
Has she created that lack of freedom, or is she blaming it on someone else?
So she said that it's not hers, and she just sent it to the sender, and she said that she became, like feel better.
Dang, she's good at this.
And she said like, wow.
See, wow, oh my God, I didn't realize it could be so easy. Everything that doesn't allow you at all to have everything be way too easy in your life, we're just trying to create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. No, it can't be that easy.
Of course it can. And it wouldn't be fun and it wouldn't have any value and blah, blah, blah. Right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So, so Venera is damn happy about it. So everything like passed over, and she's very grateful to you.
Woohoo! I'm very grateful for her. Tell her thank you so much for asking the question and being the contribution. Because all your questions are a contribution, everyone. So, are there more questions?
Yes, we have Turkish question.
Ooh, yay, Turkish.
So, so there's two questions. So first question is, Hakan asks, if money is energy and we want to reach this energy and we think like this energy is black. So if there is anything between me and that money energy, and if I Pokemon pot that and if it is not gone, what can I do in that situation? Is that clear?
Yes. Well, the first thing I would actually say is for everyone out there is to get rid of the if in your life. I know there is if in the middle of the word life, but if you can get rid of the if, then you can have the whole life, not just the if. That probably doesn't translate, so I apologize.
Say more.
Right. What was that?
Say more. I didn't get it. Like I could hear wah wah wah noises, but I couldn't hear anything. So
Right.
that must not apply to me.
Right. So everything that is for everyone on here, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. So as we were talking, it was if this, then this, and then if this, then this, and then if this, then this, and then if this, then this, and then if this, then this. Now what? Did that create more possibility, or did that only reduce down the amount of choices you could have?
Oh, it's like we use the ifs to create conclusions and to create limitation in that sense?
That is the definition of it. The very definition of if this, then this is to find conclusions and to create multiple conclusions off of which side that everything exists. As long as you have multiple conclusions that align and agree with each other, then you know that it is true and real.
Oh, okay. Cool. Got it.
Everything that
Thank
is
you.
times against the name. Yep. Will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. Now let me deal with that lady, the Turkish lady again.
Actually, it's a he.
Sorry?
It's a he. He asked that question.
Who did?
Or maybe I got it wrong. Sorry.
So is there more to deal with the Turkish person?
Yeah, so another question is Kübra asked can we change? We choose like choose and choose and choose and we can't create. So how can we change this?
So what would you like to change?
She would like to change, like I choose constantly, but I can't create anything. She wants to change this.
Okay, so we might have to dissect this. Are you choosing or are you concluding truth?
She sent a heart and rose.
So for everybody, every misidentified and misapplied choice is conclusion, and conclusion is choice. Will you destroy and uncreate it all? Holy scheisse, Muhafen. That word isn't translatable. Holy shit. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. So everywhere you've all misidentified choice as conclusion and conclusion as choice, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Oh, that makes everybody feel lighter. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. So if you're still out there having difficulty noticing the difference between choice and conclusion, look back in your life. And if you can't find it, just ask to have the awareness. So like ask yourself, what times in my life have I chosen and created through my choice? And if you're new to Access or old to Access, or this is your first thing in Access, your first exposure to Access, these are all things you've done prior to ever even knowing about Access. So you can look at those parts of your life, like when did I choose and create? And it might show up 5 days from now, or it might show up instantaneously when I ask the question, or it might show up instantaneously when you ask yourself the question, or it might show up in a month, but just keep asking the question. Yes, for those of you yawning out there, that means we are getting to the point. So everything that doesn't allow you to be aware of all the times that you created, well, you chose and you created, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, all nine shorts, boom, downs. Actually, I'm going to break it down to everything that doesn't allow you to be aware of all the times that you've chosen. Will you destroy and uncreate all those? Ah, yes, better. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. So, Irem, our Turkish friend, when has she chosen? What shows up when we ask her that question?
For me, I choose every day, but it appears like I can't choose.
Mm. So everywhere you've bought that you don't have choice, and everywhere you've created situations in your life to make sure that you don't have choice, we destroy and create all that. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyond. So you can do this. Pock and pod, everywhere I think I don't have choice. How many of you find that you find yourself thinking constantly, I don't have choice, I don't have choice, or I only have this choice, or I only have choice between these 2 choices, or this is my only choice, or this is my only choice, or this is my only choice. Or you notice that you wake up sad all the time, or you're angry all the time, or you're constantly in an emotion that you don't think you have another choice to do something different. Everything that is times the God's name, destroy, not create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, bulk, all 9 shorts, boys and beyond. And everywhere all of you have thought that you have got to be obligated to everyone around you, and that you have no choice, we destroy and uncreate it all. Woo! Oh, yay. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyond. So, one of the aspects of access is, if you read the book, The Utopian Ideal, there's a very large section in there on, not a large section, but the energy is large, on being willing to lose everything. If you aren't willing to lose someone or something, you aren't actually willing to have all of them or all of it. Case in point, my beautiful ladies that are so kind in assisting me with creating this call and classes, Irem and Marina, I thank you so much. And they could leave tomorrow. They could both be like, I don't want to work with you. I have this going on in my life. And they could go off and do something totally different. And I would still be grateful for everything they've contributed and everything I've done with them. And they could stay. And that is the willingness to lose everyone or everything. What does that also create is, when you're willing to lose everyone or everything, you're actually willing to choose. You can only be obligated to someone else if you're not willing to lose someone or something. Everything that is times the God's name, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyond. But I mean, this is the thing that we all do to ourselves, is that we obligate ourselves to all the relationships around us, our family, our friends, our loved ones, our lovers, so on and so forth, because we don't want to lose them, or we don't want them to, whatever it might be, which locks all of us up and locks them up. And then the moment you actually start choosing, not against them, but choosing with the willingness to lose them, not in a bad way or anything, but choose because you have choice, then what can show up? Everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive, all of that times the God's name, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyond. You're not right when you choose. You're not wrong when you choose. If you're not right and if you're not wrong, you're strong. So be the strong beings that you all are and choose. And if it doesn't create what you thought it was going to create, or it didn't create something that you like, choose again.
I would like to add something
Okay.
to the willingness to lose anything thing.
Yeah.
Because I realized, again, cute, not very bright moment. I realized recently I was instantly going to, oh, I would have to be willing to lose, I don't know, someone I love or blah, blah, blah, all the other things. But when I actually asked, like really asked, what am I unwilling to lose? Was kind of, I don't know, maybe for me it was shocking because I was not willing to lose my limitations. And I was like, what? And I don't know, maybe it's not only me. So
Yes.
yeah,
So thank you, Paula. Yes, thank you for that.
we
So
might
everywhere-
actually more unwilling to lose our limitations rather than other stuff that we think we're not willing to lose.
Yes. So
I-
everywhere you're all unwilling to lose your limitations. That's a tough one. I don't know. Nobody's willing to go there, Paula. You're going farther beyond than they can have. Ah, now we've fucked with them. Everything that
Mhm.
allow you to lose your limitations will you destroy and uncreate it all.
Oh yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond.
But I kind of wanted to say no to this,
I
you know,
know,
it's like
'cause
it's
it's true.
so, yeah.
So
Exactly.
how many limitations have you decided are right?
Oh, just two.
Oh yeah, and what are they?
Yeah. No, just kidding, like a whole bunch, not.
Oh, got it. See, you have to
Mm,
translate for me, Paula.
sorry.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. So, and thank you for bringing it up because I recently asked the question when I was at the Choice of Possibilities in Osaka, Japan. I
Mhm.
realized that there was something I wasn't willing to lose again, as it's something that shows up constantly for me to actually choose the life and living I'd truly like to have. These things just show up energetically, and I'm like, oh, there's something I'm not willing to lose. What the fuck is it? Oh my God, what am I unwilling to lose? Wow, I'm unwilling to lose my reality. How many of you know you're unwilling to lose your reality
Oh.
as you have created it?
Mm.
Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and girls. I mean, how can you have a new one
But
and create all this new stuff that you know is possible if you're unwilling to lose the reality that you have right now?
no,
You're
but in a way, like it makes so much sense because we created all these limitations and it's kind of like our greatest creation because we worked for trillion of years to make to create this super tiny reality that actually has nothing to do with us, right? So in a way, I don't know, does it make sense? In a way, for me it makes sense to not be so willing to give up your greatest creation, so to speak, you know? I don't
Yeah,
know, in a weird way, for me it makes sense. It makes total sense. Wow.
yeah.
Mm.
How many of you have spent trillions of years building the
Oh my god.
car that is your life that's like a old beat up Honda?
Like a tricycle. It's not even a
Like,
fucking
oh,
car.
okay, a old beat up tricycle. And the universe has a brand spanking new Maserati or McLaren or I don't know, BMW,
Pagani
whatever
Zonda.
yeah, your favorite car is sitting right next to you, and the universe is like, here, you can have this. You're like, shut up, go away. I've been building this tricycle that doesn't work yet for trillions of years. I'm gonna get it in any moment. So go away. I
Yeah,
don't want your amazing vehicle that drives really fast and is way too much fucking fun. Everything that is comes together and we destroy and create it all.
yes.
And everywhere any of you in the future watching this or right now go into the wrongness of you for not jumping into that car and taking your top off and then flapping your arms in
Yeah.
the wind, destroying and create it all.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. Okay, and everywhere that doesn't show up tomorrow or in a week or every way in the shape that you decided that is going to show up and what that looks like, will you all destroy and create it all?
Yes, yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. I have to tell you all, you've got to let go of the control. So
Is that what it is? Is control, or is it like somewhere we kind of bought a lie or something that like there is nothing else greater than this? For me, it's something like that. It's or not?
what would you like, Paula?
What do you mean?
What would you like?
To give up control and just
No, you don't.
no, no.
See how much you laugh?
Guilty.
Is control more valuable to you than having the
Oh my
truly
God, yeah.
you like to
Oh my
live?
God. Oh fuck. Yes.
Oh,
Right now,
gee.
yes.
Not that that's the case for anybody else. Okay, so how much value have you all put on the control that you've decided you have?
Oh my God, it's the ultimate thing. It's the ultimate power.
Okay,
Fuck.
so all of that, will you destroy and upgrade it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. It can be that easy.
So I heard. Apparently.
And everything that doesn't allow you all to know that you've to perceive, know, be, and receive everything that you've already received on this call, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. Now notice, as we went through the call, and we got to a point of like massive, expansive energy, and it's so exciting and super fun. And then everybody goes into, how do I fucking control it?
Yeah.
And who did you learn that from? Is that something you created, you brought into this lifetime, or did you learn it when you were a child?
I learned it.
Cool. Everything that is times a gazillion, we destroy and create it all. Everywhere you bought that shit from your fucking parents, from your fucking culture, from everybody around you, as if that was more valuable than receiving, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. And is there any one last question? Because I've got to start packing soon because I got to go to Lisbon. Yay!
Yay!
I'm in Lisbon right now. So thank you for, and so far, anti-control freak version right now. So I've got a lot of, not right, Connor, I'm aware that I'm resisting myself. How can I do with it? Stop trying to control. Now that might not actually assist. So how do I deal with resisting some myself? Awesome part is that you've noticed that you're resisting yourself. For all of you on here, anytime you notice you're doing something, oh my God, I'm being a control freak. Oh my God, I'm resisting myself. Oh my God, something. Notice that you're acknowledging it. Awesome. The very act of acknowledging that you do something or you are something, and then being an interesting point of view about it, begins to allow it to change. Oh my God, I'm in resistance to myself. Everything that is, everywhere I bought that I'm in resistance to myself, everything I've done to do that, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. And the other thing is, you might all hate me for this, but I really cannot say enough about, if you haven't done a foundation class, get out and do one. That is a combination of the choice of the energy to actually do, and choose something different. And it will be tools and give you all the tools to have this daily thing to get through it. As Paula said, we've been building a shit tricycle for trillions of years. Might take a little bit for you to give it up. And it might show up that you still choose the tricycle. It's okay, but the foundation begins to give you all these tools that you can use to change that stuff. I've been doing this shit for fucking years, and that doesn't mean I'm smarter than anyone or more aware than anyone or better than anyone. It's just that there's a lot there. And I can tell you right now, it has only ever gotten better and greater and just more fucking fun. So if it feels right for you, choose a foundation with me or somebody else. I've got one coming up in Turkey from the 14th to the, help me around, 15th to the 18th or something like that. One in Turkey. I know Marina will be.
It's 14.
I'll let them announce, but because I've got to go do things. Thank you, Connor. Thank you. Yes. So for those of you too, like when I've run that control process that I ran earlier like a million times. 14th of March in Istanbul, foundation. So, and if you're like, I don't have the money to do that, it's fine. There's so much free stuff on the internet. Watch this video over and over and over and over and over again. One of the first things I ever did, I listened to a telecall that Dane and Gary did every night for like an entire year. It was called Creating Greater Possibilities, because I desired a greater possibility in my life. I just listened to it over and over and over again. And I didn't even know what the hell they were saying. So if you're on here and you're like, Connor, I didn't know what the hell you were saying the whole time. Totally okay. You know, watch this over and over again, listen to this over and over again, and just ask yourself, what else? What else is possible? I thank you all so much. This was way too much fun. Thanks everybody for being on. You were all such a brilliant contribution. And if there were any questions that I didn't get to, maybe Marina and Irene can send them to me or something. And maybe if it's something quick and easy, I can deal with it by writing or not. You know, send me a private message on Facebook or something, if I can deal with it quickly. But if you want something to deal with over a long period of time, I also offer sessions. So, but if it takes 5 minutes, I can bang, bang, pow. I'm looking forward to seeing you all too in Istanbul. Woo! I'm so excited. All right, I've got to get running because I'm sure I might be running late to the airport already. Oh my God, thank you guys so much. Marina, Irem, Paula, thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh my God,
Thank you
all
so
your
much.
calls
That
have been
was
amazing,
awesome.
but this one, thank you.
Beautiful.
So freaking grateful. Thank you.
And you're my pleasure to everybody. And Irem, thank you so much for putting this all together. Same with you, Marina. You guys are amazing, brilliant translators. And for all of you receiving translation, please just be grateful for your translators. It's not easy, okay? If you're grateful for your translators, what else would show up in life? And if not, you know, I'll facilitate them with, if they feel bad about how they translated and you got mad at them. That's fine. It's great. All right. Love you all a lot. And see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.